Kyle Meredith. That's Matthew Logan Vasquez. It's my co-host today. We could do, that's one of those Zoo Crew things. You could just make these sound effects the entire time. Yeah. You give up this rock and roll thing, you've got a future here on public radio.
Look over here.
Matthew Logan Vasquez is in town. Welcome back. Last time you were here, of course, with Delta Spirit. Tonight, you're solo at Zanzibar.
Yeah.
It's the solo tour.
Yeah, it is. It's a whole solo rock and roll thing. It's actually a power trio, so it's not very solo.
Yeah.
It's been kind of like a Neil Young, Jimi Hendrix noise jam folk fest. There's like a folk thing in the middle, but most of it's just pretty much kick-ass rock and roll.
You have no problem putting yourself in good company right there, did you? You didn't even flinch at that.
No, they're my, those are my buds.
They're your buds.
I spent a lot of time with those guys.
Yeah. As if you needed the critics to put Neil Young on a paragraph anymore. You're just
saying Neil Young is like saying chicken, though.
Right.
It's like saying Coldplay for a pop group.
It's just there. It's going to be there.
That's just God landed in the form of Neil Young, and he comes from Ontario.
Have you heard about his new record?
No. Oh, isn't that one song?
It's the concept live album where he's because he was out with Willie Nelson's Sons.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw it for 3 hours in Northern Ontario, and it was crazy.
I bet it was.
Yeah.
So what they've done is they've taken that, they've done some overdubs to it, and then they've put all of these nature sounds to tie it together. So it's like 100 nonstop minutes of just sound and music.
That's great.
Because that's what Neil Young does.
Yeah. I had an idea to do that with the original Solicitor idea I had when I set out to make this, like in 5.1 surround sound. Mm-hmm. And I want to make it like, you have to live in California to really know what this is, but the Enchanted Tiki Room. Have you ever taken your kid there?
No, I don't know that one.
It's this place where it's basically a completely animated room, or automated, like robots and stuff, but there's all these nature sounds like crickets in 3D, and it's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it transports you.
And you were going to do that with your album.
Yeah, but then I guess Neil Young just totally took that from me. Thanks, Lord.
Neil just doing it again. But you came close, though, because, and we've talked about this before, there is that track on your EP called Austin, and that's getting close to it, because that's your life story in 18 minutes, right?
Yeah, in 3 chords, too.
In 3 chords?
Yeah, it's just 3 chords.
18 minutes of 3 chords.
Yeah, it's made for some great jams with people.
Yeah.
Bo Coster from My Morning Jacket, and then Taylor Goldsmith from Dawes. Those 2 dudes came and sat in with us on the LA show, and it was really cool. We got into this weird, like Dick's Picks 12 kind of thing. I don't know.
How long did it take you to have the confidence to let loose like that on stage, to jam?
I have just a tremendous amount of ego and self-confidence.
Something I've always
and humility.
No, but to do that in front of, most of the times when you start out music, of course, there's the nerves part of it and just making sure to get it right. And somewhere along the lines, you just let go. You put your hands up and...
Yeah, there's been a couple moments in my life where I've seen a rock show and there's, a couple people in the audience and the singer like this one guy, it was a band called Manhattan Murder Mystery, and they sounded like the Pixies. And this was in my younger 20s when I saw them play. And he took he had like one of those SS motorcycle helmets, and he just took it and threw it at me. And I didn't know how to respond to that other than like, yeah, okay. And your music's important. And I really enjoyed that kind of enthusiasm. So I try to capture that.
Right.
Like Father John Misty, who we just heard on the radio here.
Does an amazing job of that.
Man.
Yeah.
He's so great.
It's those wiggles, man.
Yeah,
it's all those wiggles.
It's the wiggles and the kind of, poke it. Isn't it silly?
Yeah.
This party's silly.
Well, I bring this up, and we started talking about this off mic, the shirtless men that I've noticed at your concerts.
Yeah, I don't do that every time.
No, but is this part of what we're talking about? Is this kind of
Yeah, I
poking
just really want to, especially with these shows, I'm really committed to trying to make every night a really special experience. I think I've always kind of been like that. I went crowd surfing with a animatronic pony for a whole tour. The band got real sick of that. But yeah,
so what is this? I'm suddenly
I
seeing
don't know.
pictures.
You just feel something in the room where there's just more dudes into it than the ladies, kind of.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I think that's it. There's just something that I just feel like doing it, and I just want to have man camp time. Because there's a lot of us,
things.
that are starting to approach our bodies where our metabolisms are all slowing down. So I'm trying to encourage men of a dad bod sort to get involved with their commitment towards rock and roll, make an outward statement.
I think we can all thank you for that.
Yeah, well, you're all welcome.
It's really sweet of you.
Yeah.
It's Matthew Logan Vasquez here on 91.9 WFPK. Shall we get you to play a song and do some more talking?
No problem.
That's the formula here, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So scooting away from the microphone.
It's 91.9 WFPK.
Remember the days when we were friends, drinking beer with a private out on the baseball field, thinking about the future we would band, get a band, play some shows, never dreaming I'd ever hear. Don't you get it? It's not personal. I gotta strike out on my own. I wish you were with me, but I can't make that call. Sometimes you gotta fold. We were dumpster diving for our lunch, putting coffee in my whiskey and it steadily went downhill. The man said he signed me on a hunch. He said, you get a lawyer and a label if you write me the hit of the year. Don't you get it? It's not personal. I gotta strike out on my own. I wish you were with me, but I can't make that call. Sometimes you gotta fold. Of all of the times I've apologized, I've never been able to say things quite like this. You've always remained dear to me. Well, if there's blood in the water, let that blood come from me. Don't you get it? It's not personal. I gotta strike out on my own. I wish you were with me, but I can't make that call. Sometimes you gotta fold.
Big rock star finish. Matthew Logan Vasquez, you're on 91.9 WFPK, playing tonight at Zanzibar. Personal from Solicitor Returns, the solo LP. I was about to call it the debut, but you've thrown out some sneaky things that were solo before this, so it's really,
they're all tricks.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what
That's the technical LP, I guess. The Austin EP is really an LP.
Yeah,
because
but then
if you count the minutes, it counts as an LP, I guess.
Yeah, there was the Solicitor. Was it tapes?
Yeah, it was like a cassette tape flash drive shape thing that I sold and then stopped selling. So some people have that, and then nobody has that. And I'm thinking about, I might put that out on vinyl, but I want to do a thing where it's like I perform solo in 5.1, and it's just a smoke machine, and it's strobe lights, and just me in a cool outfit, like a big giant animal. I don't know what kind of like a liger or like a zebra.
Why not?
Like a gorilla with like zebra print on its fur. And then champagne comes down from the ceilings.
The Zany Nightmare.
Yeah. I want people to feel that.
Yeah.
And if I don't do that, I'm not going to do it. So I'm probably just going to go back.
All or none.
Yeah. I'm actually, after the end of this tour, which is almost over, I'm gonna start making a new MLV record.
Really?
Yes.
That's quick.
Yes.
That's a quick turn.
I got a lot of songs still.
And there's other stuff. I saw that, I'd like to bring up Middle Brother. You're going to play with Middle Brother at the Newport. Does that mean that you guys are going to try something again?
No, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It just means that somebody was willing to pay for it to happen.
Don't you love that?
Yeah, I mean,
you didn't
it's
have
not
to try.
called the music.
Yeah, it's. How many times have you said that in your life?
My late manager, Steven Stewart Short, used to say that to me. I learned it a long, long time ago.
I'm just thinking, like, you're really going to settle into dad jokes really well.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm 8.5 years into dad jokes at this point. So
yeah.
You've got 8 months, it's...
I think the sleep deprivation makes the heavily repeated joke just work. Your sense of timing is just,
No, it was good. I could appreciate that.
Thanks.
So another quick MLV record, like this year, next year?
I think probably next year.
Next year.
I might put it out on a label this time. All this DIY stuff's wearing me out, man. That and having a baby.
At least you tried.
And
like
managing myself
at the same time.
Yeah, it's
well
real
played.
Smart idea.
Yeah, well timed.
Some of it was really well timed, considering we had a baby, and then went out to California in November and brought little Thor Ulysses with us. He was 8 months today. Happy birthday, son! And,
greatest baby name.
Yeah, Thor Ulysses Vasquez.
Yeah.
Look out, world! He's totally gonna underwhelm you with his chillness. Because he's going to be just like his mom, hopefully.
It's a way to really sell your child's image. It's really going to underwhelm you.
Everybody's going to think he's going to be crazy. I hope he's not.
Yeah.
I hope he's just the most mellow guy.
Hey, Thor Ulysses, that's me.
How's it going? Yeah, that'd be great.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think you were telling a story, though. Something about California.
Oh, yeah, we did these residency nights. I did a weekly show in Orange County and in Los Angeles and in San Diego and San Francisco. And that way, I was able to be on tour, but not be on tour because I brought them with me.
Right.
So, only 2 nights a week was I gone, and that was the case. And then January, last we spoke, was that, and in Texas. So I was only gone 2 nights a week then as well.
Yeah.
So it made my fatherly duties able to happen as well as bring home the bacon.
Yeah, I guess that's right. Now you're going to go to Europe. Are you going to take them? As well?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they came out this last time in February also. So did a record release in New York and then went straight to Europe. And Martha spent the month with her family. I got a little time with them, but then I was out promoting in Germany and then went on tour with Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats, my good old friend.
Isn't it cool to see him finally getting his comeuppance?
Oh, my God.
Like, that guy's been working so hard for so long.
He's the only guy that can, and only singer that I've seen probably in my adult life that could make me cry by a sad song. Not just being like some emo teenager in a car listening to some like Get Up Kids or something.
Dashboard Confessional.
Yeah, no. But he could just like make whatever room he filled holy feeling.
Right.
And just hit you with it like a hammer. And now he's doing this soul thing, and I think it's funny that that's the thing that caught on, because his other stuff, he's just like, he's perfect for both. We're all duplicitous people, but that's great that's happened. And all the other guys that have been in his band are like this eclectic group of Denver musicians who are just so talented and hardworking and have also been slugging at it for a decade. So it's cool to see them all collectively band together and make some money.
He's doing well with it, man. He's owning it. He knows what he's doing now.
He sold out Red Rocks, and then the last time we were together in Europe, he was playing in front of like 3 people opening for us.
Yeah.
And then it was all 3,000 cap places that he had sold out then. And then in advance, like this November, I guess he's playing in London to a 5,000 capacity place, and that's sold out. So in a way, I'm so completely envious and jealous of that, because Delta Spirit's always kind of been like, this next record, it's going to be the one, man. Everybody's been telling me that since I was 19. Like, your next record's going to be great. It's going to change your life and do all your stars and stuff. And you know what? We've just got so used to hearing that we just stopped believing it. And only just to go, no, we're just going to work really hard and get what we can get. And that's how we've been able to survive a decade. But with Nathaniel, to actually have that happen.
And it happens.
It's just like, ah!
The next Delta Spirit record is going to be a soul album or a pop album or something.
Yeah, it's going to be whatever caters. We ran the other direction when Mumford got big and did all that stuff, and
you just became like a rock band.
Yeah, because that stuff's going to end up like ska punk, y'all. And that's going to be cool if you like ska punk. And it made me think about, okay, well, what kind of music do I want to play? And that's the self-titled record, and then Into the Wild is like all this brooding stuff that we've been working on. And that was just kind of the attitude of the band that drew into that. But with this solo stuff especially, I'm just thinking about like, wow, I'm in my 30s and I really want to play rock and roll in my 60s. And what kind of music will I want to make when I'm 60 years old? And hopefully it's music that convinces other adults my age to act like children. So that's what I'm kind of writing that direction.
I can't wait 30 years from now when we can come back and do another interview and see if you were right about yourself.
Yeah.
So let's
what if I came back
set the clock on that.
I started smoking again, and then I have like leather pants and I'm really shiny.
Yeah.
They'll have like a new kind of glitter tattoo that I'll have.
What, like Dave Gahan from Depeche Mode, how he's still sporting that tight leather everywhere?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Patagonia shorts and was refused to be filmed for this interview. I've been on swimming holes, baby.
It's all true. Matthew Logan Vasquez here on 91.9 WFPK again. He's playing Zanzibar. I am so happy that you're in town, and I love the record Solicitor Returns.
Thank you.
It's a funnin'. It's a loudin'. It's all the good things. And I demand that you play me another song.
Okay.
All right.
I'm scooting a little extra far back. So the listeners at home need to picture a bunch of dudes in leather, motorcycle guys just being crazy. And then down comes Pamela Anderson from Baywatch, and she's singing the song. She's fronting it. But she has a man's voice, my voice. All right, cool.
.9 WFPK. Let me tell you how amazing it is to see anyone sit in a chair with nice little shorts and an acoustic guitar and scream an entire song. That's fun. Thank you so much, Matthew Logan Vasquez, once again tonight at Zanzibar, the solo power trio show.
Oh, yeah.
As it goes.
It's going to be hot.
Yeah. Well, thanks for dropping by.
Thank you.
And we'll see you, I guess, soon when you drop another one of these on us.
Yeah, probably see you next year.
Yeah, we'll do this again. Who knows? Yeah, we'll do this periodically, quarterly maybe.
Quarterly.
We'll turn this into a thing.
Okay, deal.